Hello everyone, I'm Peter Wang. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Central. I've been living in Plano for 9 years. So today I'd like to introduce you about the housing market analysis of Plano City. So this page is just to say that how many active listings on the market in the city of Plano. So usually in each year, it follows this pattern. Usually in January, the number of listings reaches the lowest, and in July it rises to the highest, and in January lowest, July highest, January lowest, July highest, January lowest, July highest. We can see that in the past 5 years, the lowest number of active listings happened in the January of 2021 is less than 200. Only less than 200 houses listed on the market. And the highest peak reached in this summer. In July of 2025, the number of active listings is more than 1,000 houses. So you can see that in this year 2025, in January it's about less than 600, and in July it reached more than 1,000. What does it mean? It means it's a good time for the buyer to buy because there's a lot of choice for you to choose, and you also have a bargain power. This page just say what's the median sales price in the city of Plano. So in the past 10 years, it began from 2015. So in the beginning of 2015, the median sales price in Plano City is less than $300,000. And then when COVID happened, after COVID, it raised a lot from less than 400 to almost 600. So it raised a lot during the COVID. And then since the Fed raised the rate and the price is down, and then in the recent years it's just keep like stable. So the median sales price right now is a little more than $500,000. Now this page says how much price per square feet. So in 2020, in January, it's about 150. Then right now it's about 230. This page says how many days is needed to be listed on the market before the house is sold out. So let's see this green line. The blue line is the list price. The green line is the median days on market, MDON, median days on market. So we can see that in January 2021, the median days on market is only less than 10 days. It's about 5 days. So just in 5 days, your house could be sold out, but that's in 2021. Right now in 2025, it is more than 30 days, maybe 35. But please be noticed, this is the median days. That means your house could be sold out in 10 days, maybe, but it could be sold out in more than 100 days, depending on your pricing strategy. And this page says, if I list a house on the market, finally it was sold, but was the sold price higher or lower than my original listed price? Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. So we can say that in 2024, in November, it's higher. The sold price is higher than the list price. So in December, it's higher. But in this year, it becomes lower. So in January, it's lower. February, lower. March, lower. April, lower. May, almost the same. But June is lower a lot. And in July, a little higher, and August is lower, and September is lower, and October, this month, is almost the same. So it says that in the year of 2025, usually the sold price could be a little lower than your original price. So this is the final page. This page tells us the number of house sales each year in Plano City at each price range. So we can see there are two price categories that occupied the majority of house sales in Plano. They are $400 to $500 and $500 to $600,000. So in this year, you can see the purple one, 2025. In this year, so the number of sales for the house price between 400 to 500 is about 450 houses sales. And for the price range, $500 to $600,000, it's almost the same, 450 house sales. So for the price range, 600 to 700 is about, this year is about 270. So for the price range 900 to 1 million, each year the number of house sales is less than 50.